Hi, this is Ted at Windy Hill Farm. We're doing a video today on a 12-year-old Haflinger, 14 hands. His name is Chip. Chip has been a very good horse for us for many years. We had the good fortune to own him several years ago, and we started him as a young horse and sold him to some people, and they got in a position where they couldn't keep him anymore, and we gladly bought him back. So we've known this horse a long time. He's very kind, he's very gentle, very polite. He's good on the trails, he's good in the arena, and we would recommend him to be beginner safe and appropriate for a timid rider. We've prepared him for therapeutic riding, so he'd make a very good therapeutic horse. Chip has been Christy's project here for several months, and she's done a very nice job with him, getting him prepared. We've had him to the road, we've had him to the bike trail, to the woods, pretty much on a daily basis. He's traffic safe. Very good on the trails, fearless. This horse has had a good home every day of his life. I get a lot of calls from people wanting safe, reliable, dependable horses for beginners and timid riders. A lot of ladies that are a little older and have had some bad experiences and gotten themselves hurt or whatever, just looking for a nice, reliable, dependable horse. Well, this would be one I'd recommend for that. And as a bonus, he'll canter. Anybody that knows much about Haflingers knows that that's their weakness, is cantering. But this little Haflinger canters nice. We ride our horses in a classical fashion, using our aids, our seat, and our legs primarily. So he'll switch over to English riding just fine. He'd be one that could go into schooling level dressage even. Your riding instructor would be delighted to have a little horse like this to school you on. Chip's been prepared for therapeutic riding, so he does very good with all kinds of distractions and commotion. We sort through a lot of horses to find the ones that have the integrity like this. This horse has got integrity. We provide a lot of horses around the country for therapeutic riding and veterans programs, and they all do really good. We spend a lot of time to prepare the horses for this type of thing. Over the last several years, we've prepared so many therapy horses. We know exactly what we need to do. We've got a crew of folks here that pretty much that's all they do these days. Okay, Eddie, fall off. Now you can do better than that. I mean, really fall off. There you go. All right, let's do it again. Trot him along and fall off while you're trotting, Eddie. Okay. All right. Very good. We spend a lot of time with our horses outside, going through the obstacle course, schooling them to say yes. We don't want our horses to say no. So we try to get the horses conditioned to where whatever you want to do, they'll gladly do it obediently, without force. We do not handle our horses forcefully. We ride them softly and politely. If you do that, you'll have a treasure. The biggest thing I've noticed over the years is you've got to teach a horse to manage his fear and to manage his spirit. Where we want him to have spirit, we want him to have expression, but we want to be able to manage it. Okay. So to get that accomplished, you got to train his mind before his body. The things you want to look for is how a horse manages his steps and how he organizes his feet. And he's really thinking about what he's doing. So when you're out there trail riding, that's the important thing. You want him organizing his feet. You want him thinking. You want to have connection with your horse. Just like that. We school our horses on a slope, side of a hill, and that's really good to develop balance for both rider and horse. One thing that I'm a firm believer in, I think a horse should be able to back up and down a hill. And anybody that thinks that's not important, you just take your horse and try it. It tells you a lot about a horse. So these are the little things we spend a lot of time with to get that horse extra special. Chip has no vices. very easy to keep. Gets along with the other horses in the pasture. Easy to catch. There's not a thing in the world I can tell you about him that I don't like. Once again, we spend a lot of time on these poles, organizing feet, getting their brain connected to their feet. This is a lovely little horse. Now this tire's got water in it, and I always say this is the toughest obstacle of all. And today, of course, it's got a crust of ice on it. Good job. All of our horses will back off the trailer. They'll hobble tie. They'll picket line tie to camp. I like to tell people, when you get a good Haflinger, you got something special. He's kind of like your best old hunting dog. I'm telling you, these horses are amazing. Chip's a good old farm boy. He's used to all the machinery. He's used to trucks and trailers and tractors and dogs. We have geese and guinea chickens and guinea hens and bantam chickens all in the barns for this very reason. We want these horses to be very trusting and not have any suspicion. But realize we have not given him reason to be distrusting. We've been good to him. So this is what you end up with when you treat a horse right. You know, I'd invite you all to go to my website, windyhillfarm.net, or you can go to my horsemanship website at handyhorseman.com. Hundreds of horsemanship videos that will help you understand how to use these horses and help you become a better horseman and do it in a very kind, polite way without being forceful. Chip also is a very good driving horse. We're not going to drive him today. You're just going to have to take my word for it. But he's traffic safe and he drives single and double. Very good. And if you're interested in driving, I can get you a video together for driving. But for right now, for this video, we're just going to ride. All right, Christy, go ahead and pick his feet up. We've got shoes on the front of Chip because we've been using him in some kind of rocky, rough terrain on the gravel roads and things. And so sometimes we'll put shoes on in that type of situation. But he'll go fine barefoot. His feet are in good shape. Got good feet. Got his teeth done. He's up to date on all his vaccinations. He's been dewormed every 90 days, change of season. Once again, this is Ted at Windy Hill Farm at windyhillfarm.net. We'll consider any trades, and we can ship anywhere in continental United States. Give me a call at 330-231-7500. Thanks.